We're off to two of the UK's most popular gyms at drastically different price points to see, is the expensive one really worth it, or should you just go cheap? Let's find out.
Right, so if you saw the intro, you'll know that the budget gym today is Pure Gym, and we have made it. I mean, I did have some issues with setting up the code and stuff with the day pass, but I don't know if that's because I already used to go to this gym and had an account or something like that, but who cares anyway, we've made it. Let's see how it's like. So you come up here, I'm sure you just put in the pin. And in we go. Right, so coming into the gym, we've got all of these drinks machines here. We've got this as well. I think you have to pay extra for that. It's like special flavoured water, whatever it is. And then got some scales for everyone to use. Oh, might as well check my weight whilst we're at it. Put your predictions in the comments. I reckon 79. 79 on the dot. And obviously a height measuring thing. So quite nice. So we got the changing rooms in there. Not that I need them. So we can go straight to the main gym. Got all of this cardio equipment. Got a little weight section here. Even more fucking cardio. And then got a nice like studio section in here, so you do all the classes. They've got the timetable and all that good stuff. And then the rest of this is just weights, I suppose. They've got a nice turf in the middle here. And then go over to like the powerlifting station, and then it's all of the dumbbells and the rest of the machines. So let's crack on with the workout. Right, I don't think I'm going to do a full structured session in this workout, but I'm going to do chest and back because I want to get a good idea of the machines and stuff like that. Obviously I know them because I used to have membership here, but I want to show you lot them so you guys get an idea of what sort of machines they have and stuff like that. So we'll try out as many as possible, but we're going to start with back on the diverging seated row. So yeah, all of these machines are Matrix, and I'm sure every Pure Gym has Matrix machines, and it's like exclusively Matrix. So like they're all right. Some are quite good, like this machine is really nice, but then you have some like chest machines that just aren't right, and the range of motion's awful. But like in general, the cables are quite decent. So if there's an exercise on a certain machine that you don't think feels particularly great, you can always do a similar variation, a normal cable setup. Sort of best of both worlds, I suppose. Right, well there's a lot less back machines than I thought, but there's an adequate amount, just I don't think enough. Not enough variation. But that being said, we're cracking on with chest. Get to use a Mighty Smith machine. I haven't used one of these in yonks. So this is one of the machines I was on about having 0 range of motion. So the weight picks up here. I've still got all of that to go. It's just not ideal. I'll show you it in practice. So an okay squeeze, like it's not bad, could be better, but then the weight drop here, I'd want to go back to like there, and that's even with the pad behind me. If I take the pad away, it's even worse. It drops here, that's like half the movement. So, I mean, I would say it's not Pure Gym's fault, but it is. They pick what machines they have in there, or in a gym, and this, what is that? Not great, but I suppose that's what you pay for, really. But there is one cool machine I want to try, so let's go to that. All right, so you don't see this machine very often, and it's the handless lateral raise. Feels great. I mean, you can hold the handles here if you want to for a bit more stability. It's okay. I would rather the bars be a little bit, you know, a little bit closer together. There's not much of a stretch at the bottom, and you all know that's very important. But as far as machines go, it feels great. It's even easily progressed, and like the stretch is decent, but not amazing. So yeah, it's definitely not a bad machine. It's one of the better machines in here. And obviously the stability is amazing, because that's all you've got to think about. I mean, if you want to have your arms out like this, you can do that. You can, there's enough space for it. So it's like you're still doing a dumbbell lateral raise, but without holding the dumbbell. So that's quite good. I'm going to do a couple more sets on here, and then we'll round off the session, see what little bits we might have missed, and call it there for Pure Gym. Okay, I've noticed the resistance curve isn't great, but that's the problem with machines. When you get to, let's drop the weight a little bit so I can explain it properly. When you get to here, obviously it starts to curve sort of inwards. I don't really like that, but it's not really possible to have it any other way. I would like to have a little bit more upwards as opposed to in. Up and in. I would want more up and out, but that's just me being fussy, really. It's definitely the better machine, or one of the best machines in this gym. Right, so we've got a couple similar machines as that shoulder one. So we've got this one, which is like a armless or handless chest fly, I suppose. So obviously you only really need to put your forearm on this pad, and this pad, you can hold the handles for stability as well. But the problem with this machine is the arms, they curve in so quickly, like the axis isn't long enough at all. Or like the load arm, I suppose, isn't long enough at all. But it's an all right machine, definitely not a bad one. There are some more leg machines. So you've got a pin-loaded leg press, you've got a pin-loaded leg extension, a prone hamstring curl, which isn't really ideal for hamstrings. I would rather have a seated hamstring curl, but what can you do? Then you've got the adductors and abductors and some like ab machines and stuff like that. And I'm not going to show them because there's people on them that just be a bit weird. Right, so I'm in the sort of posing room area. This is where the classes was going on earlier, or classes were going on earlier. The lighting actually seems quite good in here. It's very like dim, but you've got the overhead lights as well. So quite good for a little pump check, I reckon. Right, let's check the pump in this lighting then. It seems pretty good, but we'll have to see. Well, I think that looked pretty good. Right, well, that is Pure Gym done. I would say you get a lot of value for money, but there are some things missing that I think would just make this gym a little bit better. Just some machines aren't amazing. The cables are great, nice and smooth. Some machines aren't amazing. The fact that this gym is on a second floor, they can't really help that, but when people drop their weights and stuff, just the whole room shakes. It's nuts. It feels like the floor's going to collapse. And the squat racks, they have like a wooden floor. It's like curved in. So obviously people have got some use out of it, but it's just not very well reinforced. And if you've got people that are lifting good amounts of weight, you know, you're going to cause some issues there. But overall, I think you get very good value for money. So let's go check out the expensive gym. Right, here we are at David Lloyd's. Right, this is the main sort of foodie area, but we are going straight to gym. So I'm at sort of the locker bit now. Only thing is, you have to have your bags in these lockers. Don't really like that, because I'm gonna have to keep running back to my bag to get like the wrist wraps and stuff, but that's all right. Right, I'm gonna take you lot through everything that they have first, and then we'll get cracking with the session. Some of this stuff, I have no idea what it does. It's all like recovery stuff. I'm gonna try my best to not get people's faces in the shop, but overall, this whole place is actually quite nice. They've got a massive section for, well, I say massive, they've got a good sized section for like powerlifting, squat racks, sort of, they've got a nice Smith machine, good dumbbell section over there. And then this is the massive like functional fitness section. If you look at all of this, you've got loads of turf, like boxing bags, jump boxes, all of this sort of, I don't know what you call it, like kettlebells and core bags, all of that good stuff. This massive rig, whatever that is. And some nice benches over here. So, and obviously there's loads of these machines over there as well, but I'll get the session started. I'm gonna do an arms and shoulders day today, but I'm gonna hopefully show you as much of the gym as I can. I wanna make some use of that recovery section as well, because that's the first time I've seen that in an actual gym before, but it looks really, really useful. So yeah, let's get started. Well, I'm gonna do some shoulders first. I don't know how much weight I'm gonna be able to move on these machines, but okay, they are heavier than I thought. They don't have like massive stacks. I'll show you them in a sec, but like I must have probably like 12 like stacks on one thing, but the increments are quite big, so you end up having like a really heavy weight stack. But anyway, let's go. Like I said, the annoying thing is going to be like having to run back and forth to grab my stuff and then resetting the code on the lock again. On the, not the lock, you know what I mean, on the locker. But it's not too bad. I won't really bother with my wrist straps on this one, but it's just worth noting. And all the machines are Life Fitness, so they're all like decent machines. Definitely not bad. They're a lot better than like Techno Gym and all of that good stuff. Right, let's hop onto the cables and do some shoulders on there too, see how the cables feel. All right, let's try these cable stacks. So I don't know if the Life Fitness is like exclusive to this David Lloyd's or it's the one that all David Lloyd's use, but I think it may be safe to assume that it's the one that all David Lloyd's use. Just because I feel like they want to keep the similar vibe, and I've never seen machines like of this color before. It's like a brown, like a browny black. I mean, from a distance, everything just looks black, but like when you come up to it, it's like a yeah, like a dark brown, I suppose. But I do like it. I really like the vibe in this gym. It's quite busy, but considering it's bank holiday weekend and it's a Sunday and everyone's off, it's not actually as busy as I thought it'd be. So that's not too bad. Let's try and figure out the weights on this then. You know what, them cables feel surprisingly good. Very smooth. I'm gonna up it by 1. This whole video is not supposed to be like a full workout for each gym. I'll just do, you know, clips of me working out and all the facilities and stuff. But overall, I do quite like this gym already. All right, let's move on to some triceps. This is very nice. I like to see this. I've never seen these before in a commercial gym. I suppose you would call this a commercial gym. Yeah, never seen long D handles like that before. At least in a commercial gym, I haven't. I know Pure Gym do them, but I've never actually seen them in person. They do have some very unique attachments here. Like I've never seen that before. I suppose there's some variations of it, where it's just like the V-bar. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some tricep push downs. Yeah, like I said, these stacks are quite heavy, so I'm not gonna be able to. Actually, I might be able to full stack them. Yeah, that's not my aim, but like, if I can, I will. That's quite nice. Although the attachment's a little bit like clunky. Don't know if you could see it or hear it, but it was like quite rigidy. But the actual feeling of it is quite nice. I think I've got the weight right. Maybe a little bit heavier. So far, I'm thinking all good things about this gym. I'm not gonna lie. And towards the end, I'm gonna try out a few things that I haven't really had a chance to, just based on the workout. So I'm gonna try out the rig, potentially the turf, maybe some of the cardio stuff too. But there is some extra like body composition stuff as well over in the corner. You might have to be a member to do it, but I'm gonna have a look. I don't know what it is, but this straight bar is great. It's from American Barbell. It's like, the thickness is perfect. It's like thinner than a normal barbell. It feels so great doing the cable curls on it. So we'll just move on to some forearms and then, like I said, try out the extra other things and then see what we've got left. Well, that's the main part of the session done. And I just want to try out this rig because it looks really cool. I just realized I can't really try out the turf because my ankle is fucked. So I'm gonna try out this rig, see what we can do on it, and then wrap up the actual session. I must admit, I don't think I've ever actually seen anyone do monkey bars on here. I've been to this gym twice, but I don't know. Maybe it's for like pull-ups. I do pull-ups on it. We do have a TRX over here. That's always worth Always worth knowing. Yeah, let's do some monkey bars. Like I'm a, I don't know, like a 12-year-old boy. Right, that's all we really wanted to do. Right, so let's head over to the like the rehab and recovery section. It's nice and empty at the minute, so I can show you it properly. So you've got all of these mats here for like stretching and all of your routines and stuff. Like I said, the foot thing, forgot what it's called. If you know, put it in the comments. All the Theraguns, and this is for like your hamstrings and your quads. So you sit on it and then you like let it massage. So they've got all the Theraguns up here, and they've also got the rollers, you know what I mean? And they like to vibrate and stuff. Right, let's use this Theragun. So it's like all of the Theraguns you've seen. Just press the button, press it again, and it starts. And then you can like up it. So now it's like really fast. And that's as fast as you can go. Let's do it almost, oh my God. Yeah, I like this part. And over, yeah, around this like, I don't know if you can hear me very well because it'll be like vibrating my voice, but around here is really sore and tender. Oh, that feels good. I don't actually know too much about these in terms of like how long you're supposed to do it for. All right, so that was like the Theragun section. There's nothing actually else in this recovery section that I need to use. So let's go see if I can check out the pump in any spare rooms, because I've only got a good few rooms here that I do like the classes and stuff, like the fitness classes. So we'll see if they're open. If not, we'll hit the spa. All of the rooms are being used, but doesn't matter. We can go check out the spa and the pool as well. I definitely want to have a good swim, so let's go check that out.
Right, so we're going to go down to the spa. It's got a sauna, steam room, pool, maybe a couple other things as well. I think they've got like a cold room potentially. Yeah, let's check it out. Right, well I'm at the pool, and this is definitely what you pay the big money for, especially in summer. I don't want to film too much because I don't want to get people in there, but gonna go and have a swim, and we will probably hop in the sauna and the steam room and all that afterwards. Right, I've had a nice little swim. I think I'm gonna catch some sun, and then we'll go hit the sauna. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so look, we've got Ice Cave in there. We've got relaxed steam in there. Let's try out the steam room. I mean, you can tell it's very steamy, but that's about as much as I can show you. I'm gonna enjoy my time in here. I just wish I could explain how nice this is. It's just so chill. Like, you got all the lights and the music. It is just proper nice. It's really nice and chill. Right, well this is cool. I hope you can see me, but I'm in the ice room, and that's like ice coming out of there into this bucket. And it is quite cold. It's not like unbearably cold, but it is quite chilly, especially when you've just come out from the warm, or come in from the warm, I should say. But this is quite nice. There is actually a few extra things I didn't realise were here. There's like a hot tub and stuff like that, so we're gonna all try that out as well. And we've got the Himalayan salt sauna. Look at this. Right, I've come in the sauna now, and this is about as nice as saunas get. You've got a nice like pink salt rock wall, nice and empty, all for myself. And it's currently, don't know if you can see, almost 100 degrees in here. It's 95 degrees. So that is about as hot as I would want it, I think. But yeah, I might stay in here for a while. And also we've got peppermint ice experience shower. Let's give this a try. Yeah, that's proper cold. Right, I'm now in the hot tub room. Right, so I'm now at the hot tub room. This is called the Saltwater Hydro Pool. Luckily there's no one in it and the bubbles were just on, but I just missed it. But as an actual room, it's really nice and calm. So I'm gonna go spend some time in the hot tub. Right, I wrapped it up in the hot tub. I've just realised I have literally missed this whole bit. It's like a whole outside little chill area. I don't know what's in that little hut. But there is another like hot tub here. But it says that pool's closed. But I'm gonna have a gander. Oh, I think it's an outside sauna. Or like a, you know what I mean, like a cabin sauna. So let's go have a chill in there. So yeah, this is a log sauna and it's 80 to 88 degrees. So it's actually hotter than the one inside. Let's go give it a try. Right, that was proper nice and definitely hotter in this one than the other one. But yeah, just look at this. It feels like a Centre Parks, but like in my hometown, which is nice. There's like a little fire pit bit here. It's really nice. The spa retreat, as they call it.
There you go. Got the bubbles going.
Right, so there is actually a deep relax room in there. Looks quite nice in there, but I'm not going to go in there because there's a girl in there. I don't want to disturb her. Right, well that is David Lloyd's complete. Just going to dry my hair, get changed, and I'll meet you outside. Just a quick look at the changing room sort of set up. It is nice. Of course, if you're a team or sport player, you got it in there. That's a better look at the sports hall. And these are like the nice chill little area. It's got a restaurant over in the corner, like a bar sort of thing actually. So yeah. Thank you. And just like that, David Lloyd's is done. I'm gutted we didn't get to see the posing rooms, but we got to see everything else. And I must say, if you can afford that gym, it's so worth the money. But I don't think many people could afford £170 a month. It's nuts compared to like the 20 at a pure gym. So let me know what you think. Is this worth the money, or would you just rather go cheap? If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, and click the thumbs up just to tell me you like this video and you want to see more like it. Anyway, that's all from me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.